Traveling to India with a baby can be deeply enriching experience. It's an opportunity to reconnect with your family, introduce your child to their roots, and embrace culture and tradition. However, it is essential to balance these experiences with baby's health, comfort, and safety always and every time. I will share my own first-hand experience of two trips we took and provide you with some practical suggestion to make your trip memorable, respectful, and smooth. And like always, it's not just about me. If you have some suggestions, please use the comment section, and this is going to help others who are looking for relatable experience. Now, this video does not cover the flight part in detail as that's a separate video. You can find the link in the description. Coming to point number 1. Prepare before trip. Consult your pediatrician. This is important. Schedule an appointment before your trip. Discuss travel, health tips, necessary vaccination, antibiotics, and how to handle common illness like cold and fever. This really helped us to have conversation with the doctor in India. And I must say that I had a great experience with the doctors who knew North American practices and explained the approach they are taking. In terms of what to carry, we carried powdered formula, Tylenol, diaper rash cream, that's Zincofax. What you get here is little thicker. That was my observation as the composition is different because of the temperature variation. And we carried from here, just we had to ensure that the temperature is maintained optimally. We also kept sanitizer. Uh, you get these in India, but just as a precaution, we carried it. Now, coming to point number 2 is understanding immune difference. This is important to know. Babies born in North America often have different level of microbial exposure compared to babies born in India, who are naturally exposed to different bacteria and viruses even while they are in mother's womb. This difference can make foreign babies more susceptible to infections. In both our trips, we had to visit hospital, which became an unfortunate reality due to illness. While you cannot control everything, you can reduce risk. Make sure you allow 2 days of rest on arrival, and this will allow you to adjust before starting any social visit. If you don't give your body rest, body will find way to give rest. Don't try to be superhuman. Also, without hesitation, enforce hygiene. You can politely request anyone handling your baby, that includes your parents, to your close relatives, to wash their hands, sanitize thoroughly, and avoid kisses, especially from those feeling unwell. Believe me, it felt awkward initially, but those who came to meet our daughter understood and supported us. It's all about asking. Coming to point number 3 is feeding and nutrition. If you have babies under 6 months, just stick to basic, that is breast milk and formula. And formula, for that, only used reputed bottled water. I would laugh it out when someone said they carried water from here until I experienced firsthand and believe in age-old saying, better safe than sorry. You don't want to see baby suffering. If it is an older baby, consult your doctor on what is the limit of water intake babies can have. For a 1-year-old, we would give anything between 40 to 120 ml, which would suffice once our daughter started to eat solid. Avoid honey for babies under 1 year of age, regardless of customs and tradition. You can check online for the reason why. Again, in some part of India, donkey milk is offered as a traditional remedy to boost immunity. While well-meaning, this could pose serious health risk to your baby. Kindly decline such offer. Avoid sugary and salty food. Parents and relatives might try to pamper child. Ensure only you and your partner controls what the baby eats. Relatives may unknowingly offer unsuitable snack, so set clear boundaries. No animal milk for infants. Babies under 1 year should not consume cow or buffalo milk. If your baby is over 1 year, introduce cow milk gradually with your pediatrician's guidance. And coming to point number 4 is managing social interaction. Here it is common that we would have group gatherings. Try to avoid constant visitors overwhelming your baby. consider hosting one event where everyone can meet. That is what we did. And this made the social interaction manageable, and timing was suitable and less stressful for the child. When it comes to handling visitors and relatives who may want to hold or play with the baby, make sure hygiene is maintained and baby is comfortable. As a parent, you know if baby is not comfortable. If you see that happening, politely ask them to avoid overstimulation and explain the importance of this precaution to prevent any misunderstanding. In our case, how we handled? Well, we were in Bangalore where some or the other person had someone living abroad, so it was not a challenge. During our first visit, we could not visit our village. And second time, when we went, my daughter was prepared and enjoyed going there and spending time. We are not protective about people taking photos for memory. We requested not to be shared on social media, and people were kind enough to respect that. In your case, if that won't work, then you must firmly communicate your preference. Point number 5, puja rituals and cultural sensitivity. When it comes to puja and havan, which are common during visit, one must stay close to the root. At the same time, just take care of the baby. Ceremonial prayers, chanting, smoke, loud sounds can overwhelm baby. Why? We participated in all that was required. For baby, her comfort was prioritized. During our second visit, we saw her quite enthusiastic to participate. Again, here she had choice. We only ensured that no injury happens around fire. When it comes to oil massage, now traditional oil massages are common in India and sometimes may include massaging the genitals or belly button. I was not comfortable doing any such thing and politely but firmly declined any such idea. Only my wife and I would manage changing baby's diaper. This ensured safety and hygiene, and also baby felt safe. Few things like when it comes to remedies and rituals, which would float to you from time to time. From example, applying kajan for your baby's eye, applying certain creams. Kindly explain that you would prefer to stick to medical advice. We also did not get ear piercing done while we were there in India, as we felt that it should be her decision when she's growing up. Next comes point number 6, travel safety. When it comes to car seat, in India, it's not commonly used. We had stroller cum car seat which we carried from Canada, and this ensured baby safety by continuing this habit. If unavailable, whoever is holding the baby must wear a seat belt. Only on one or two occasions, I wanted her to enjoy things that are done only in India, so took her for a small ride with utmost care. Any activity like tossing baby in air, swinging them too hard, which could lead to injury, was a no, and parents and relatives respected that. In fact, our parents were more concerned than us about the baby's well-being. Coming to point number 7, adapting to new environment, make sure to stick to routine. That is to keep your baby feeding, napping and bedtime schedules which are consistent as much as possible. Inform relatives that plan may change if baby's need take precedence. On one occasion, we cancelled last minute as baby showed sign of discomfort, and in another instance, we went 2 hours late. So be ready to be flexible for baby. Since most of our travel is short duration, having a crib is not possible anyway. While baby would co-sleep with us, we also used traditional sari cradle tied to ceiling. We ensured that the knot is firm and the cradle is close to the ground and a soft mat is placed beneath. This was super hit, and my daughter liked so much that she wanted us to set this up in Canada. Unfortunately, we don't have such a ceiling here, and also buy essential locally stuffs like floor mat, baby bathtub, which I'm sure you would. They are affordable, and that will make your daily routine more comfortable and hygienic for the baby. Coming to point number 8, that is common challenges, water safety. Always use bottled water from a reputable brand for drinking and preparing formula. Now, skipping this can lead to severe health issues, as I learned the hard way. Our daughter was rushed to emergency. A risk not worth taking, even if water is boiled, filtered, and cleaned. It's tried and tested. Resist Gharelu Nuske. Traditional home remedies like giving gripe water or herbal concoctions can be harmful. Politely decline such offer, especially for colic or crying baby. We did that without hesitation. We would be flexible with things like applying ajwain or oil on stomach and massage, but nothing to consume. Girl babies are more prone to urinary tract infections. So maintain strict hygiene standard. That goes without saying, and I'm sure you will do that. Coming to point number 9, emotional balance. Set boundaries. It's okay to say no, even if it means going against customs. Politely but firmly emphasize that your baby's well-being is your top priority and stay positive. Believe me, traveling with a baby is challenging but rewarding. Focus on creating joyful memory. However, preparation and clear communication are key to balancing tradition with modern parenting. Respectfully enforce boundaries, follow your instinct, and don't hesitate to prioritize baby's health and comfort above all else. Be prepared for your baby to be showered with gift, which can be both heartwarming and overwhelming. Since it is impossible to bring everything back, consider keeping friends and relatives posted about preference. Believe me, they understand. In our case, many chose to gift cash, which was incredibly helpful for our local expense during trip. For the physical gift that you received, which we also did receive, we managed to bring almost everything back by packing them in a carton box. This saved us weight and money compared to regular suitcase. I've shared a video explaining how to pack bulky item using carton, and it's cost effective, it's safe. This tip could help you too. Above all, cherish the love and memories you create during the trip. With thoughtful planning, clear boundaries, and focus on baby's health and well-being, you will ensure a meaningful and joyful experience for everyone involved. Safe travel and do share your experience. Thanks for watching Canada Tried and Tested.